Oh man, it's been a long time. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, TheDominusIgnis, and for the first time in a while, we're looking at Robot Arena 2 DSL. Man, it's been something I've been wanting to do for ages, but oh god, I've been so caught up with so much stuff to do. You know, the reviews and everything else that I wanted to try out. It's been a good long while since I've gotten a chance to properly update my robots. So I thought today we're finally going to do it. We're going to go through my robots and give them some much needed updates and hopefully improve them. So let's do this. So taking a look through, so here's the set of robots that we've got at the moment. We've got Hell's Angel, as always. We got Death Valley, which we'll get into that in just a moment. We've got Wipeout, Barbarian. We're not putting Barbarian into anything because it would be a nightmare for anyone to AI. This is such an old robot of mine from the stock days that I was just so happy when I was able to finally import it into DSL. It was not easy. It was not easy. So, while I don't plan to do anything with Barbarian, it's kind of like a badge of honor. There we go. I'm sure I could update it in some ways, but it's more just the fact that I was able to update it that I'm happy about more than anything else. Because this type of design should not exist in DSL, that's for certain. Well, anyway, I was just thinking I could possibly put like a little extender down here just to stabilize it a bit when flipping, but I don't know if there's going to be enough room for that. Anyway, let's not focus on that. Okay, so I had no idea what that other robot was, so I got rid of it, but here's the version of the Keeper that I'd been working on. A little overweight, as you can tell, but that's just because I'm still been working on things. I think it just got overweight once I put the hat on. As you can see, we got the Keeper. It's more powerful than the old version. As you can see, it's got a pretty, it's a pretty decent little thing. It needs a paint job, obviously. The axe is a work in progress at the moment, so I think to get it under, within the weight limit and to sort out the axe problem, we'll probably just be shortening the axe. Because I definitely don't need it to be that long. In fact, we could just do that right now. Hold on. Scrap that Gothic axe. Scrap this giant round extender. We'll get a shorter one. Where is it? Where's the... here's the Midnights. Right. We go through... So we obviously want it to be a nice one. So, let's see. 72 is way too short. Okay. 96. I don't want to make it too big, but at the same time, it's got to be big enough to actually hit things. That should do. I also need to figure out the arch here, because I can't have it like that. Right, if I pull it back like that, and then it comes down like that, that should be fine. Like, if a robot's running up the wedge, I feel like that should be low enough. I'm praying. That is... Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's not good at all. Yeah, no. Dang. Okay, hold on. Holy cow! Okay, this might be a bad idea, but it actually looks like it could be quite cool. There we go. Alright, let's figure out the armor, the strongest armor we can put on our baby here. Okay, so not a 40. That's fine. What about a 30? There we go. That's not so bad. And in fact, we could probably put an extra battery in. So, swings and roundabouts. We've got something going here. Let's just, there we go. There we go. And we got a little bit of space here in the back to possibly put another one or two in. Not bad. Oh, I've got to test this out a bit, because so far, so good. I remember, actually, I think I will have to move the battery in the control board to the back, because I think I remember it being pointed out that I will need to put something underneath the flipper, because, yeah, now that I've shortened the face, it might have some issues there. But let's give it a test run first, before we do any more drastic changes, because right now, that wedge is in a situation that I quite like, honestly. So Snapdragon seemed like a good robot to take on for this, so let's give this a try. See how the... Oh, good God. Okay, the flipper is not... See, this is the problem. This is my constant eternal problem, is just ground clearance. Okay. And I know, it's typically better to test AI on AI, but like... But like, at the same time, I'm not here to build like the most competitive robot. I just need to make sure that it works. Okay. And this is not working. Right. Okay, let us go back to the drawing board. Okay, so I have an idea, actually, to potentially help with ground clearance and with having something there, but not sure if it's going to work. Okay, we got some forks. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a try, because we want to try and... Oh, that's a bad sign right out of the gate. Okay, so... Oh, that's already... I can already tell it's gotten worse. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm so bad at figuring this out. Okay, so we're going to try again against Snapdragon here to see how the forks stand. I just did a little adjustment before the fight. Okay. Oh, no. No, okay. That did not work. So I think this case then, that must be... It's... Not the forks that are the problem. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, there is some potential here, then. But now the actual flipper itself is, Yeah, no, Dang. Okay. I've got to definitely... I think I've definitely got to lower the flipper, then. Because now it's proving to be still a problem. Because the forks can get under. It's... Just, the flippers need to be lowered some more now. Alright, now that we know that we can actually wedge Snapdragon, let's test this weapon. There we go. There we go. Oh, that does some damage! Look at that! And the flipper is powerful? That's not bad at all. Like, hold on, let's back away from Snapdragon. It's still not great, the forks. Like, the forks still don't consistently get under opponents. Then again, I guess I can't expect to, because I'm literally facing... The AI now is competitor robots. Like, these are robots that I'd be facing in the arena in an AI on AI battle. But the fact that the keeper's getting under at all is fairly promising. Okay, so... Obviously, there's still some adjustments that need to be done, but at the same time, given it's the keeper, a robot from me, that's not too bad. Let's just see how the hammer fires from, like, this distance. Yeah, so it's not quite close, but it is close enough. Okay, that's promising. All right. Now for another question on my mind, though. How does this thing deal with spinners? Here we go, let's do it. This is a good durability test, really. Because, that thing looks powerful. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that! Wow, that's crazy. Honestly, the ground clearance of my rope... Like, obviously I'm fighting a horizontal spinner now, but... Ground clearance isn't the worst ever this time around, which is nice. And the robot's enduring... Obviously, as you can see, slowly chunks are being taken off, but I'm slightly more confident in the keeper than I normally would be. That's pretty good. Hey, with a paint job, the keeper might finally be ready for competition again. It's been a long time since I've let the keeper go into a tournament because of the track glitch. And the fact that trying to make a robot like the keeper, you know, ready for a tournament is a little bit tough for me, admittedly. But maybe it's time to throw the keeper into competition again. Unfortunately, because I'm no longer using steel anymore for anything except for those forks at the very front, like the wedge-lip part of the forks. Unfortunately, the keeper is definitely going to be less durable than usual, but still not too shabby in the durability department, it must be said. Like, the fact that this robot with two big typhoon teeth, you know, hasn't quite taken the Keeper out. I'd say it's durable enough. Quick, another ground clearance. This time we're going to do it against Claymore. Here we go. Oh. Oh, okay, that's what I was expecting. Okay, that's what I was expecting. I was thinking, hang on, we are reaching a stalemate with Claymore, and then I saw the actual result that I was expecting, which is Claymore wedging us and sending us into orbit. Okay, so I'm just trying to keep front on because I don't... Obviously, Claymore can get under us from the sides. That's not what I want to find out. The AI is typically going to go front on, so I want to see what happens in those situations. Oh god, we've glitched our panel through. Dang it. It's a pit that's slightly longer than that extender. Alright, let's just go one more time. I just want to, like, check once more, see how it... Ooh, yeah, no, Claymore easily... Okay, so I don't think I'm quite ready to ship Keeper off just yet. And obviously, apart from the paint job, the forks, I feel like we're on the right track, but I don't know if I'm quite confident enough in them yet. Against the, some opponents, they seem to be alright, but Claymore easily sends them flying, so that's something I'll definitely want to look into a little bit more. I'm not going to try and make Keeper ultra competitive. If this is the best I can do, personally, then that's fine. But of course, I do want to try and make the robots alright. Like, semi-decent is the bar I'm aiming for. Like, if it was in... If my robots have 4 fights and they come out 1 and 3, that's good enough. I'm not... Because I know that there are way too many amazing builders who will go 4 and 0, who I will never be able to quite compete with. But the goal is obviously to try and get like a good robot in. Which, speaking of course, we got to talk about Death Valley. Now, let's get Death Valley in its more prominent form. There it is. So here's Death Valley, and honestly, it's been doing pretty well for itself, all in all. It's been, in the Matthews Major recently, where it managed to make it to the round of 32, which was always it's always surprising to me how well Death Valley does. Like, it's not like this ultra competitive machine. Like, I don't think it's is a robot that can be compared to some of the other robots that get up there, like Claymore and whatnot. But at the same time, given it's a grabber and lifter, and given again it's from moi, yeah, no, it's always pretty surprising when it gets those wins. It's easily one of my most competitive robots. And I always try to think of new things that I can do to it. Unfortunately, the problem is that whenever I end up doing it, I always end up defaulting back to this. Let's have a look at it. It's internally. Oh, oh, there's that battery placement. Yeah. Ooh. Not great, but at the time I was like, okay, well, I need to just fit batteries in because this thing is powering a fairly beefy drive. And obviously it's got 2 motors for the grabbing lifting system, so I had to do what I could. I think the big problem, as ever, is just ground clearance is proving to be a bit of a problem. You can see that actually Death Valley uses a similar system to what the Keeper's now adopting. And it's proving to be alright, it's just unfortunately it's not low enough. So that's something that I will have to tweak. I'm going to do it right this second. But I want to show, another thing that I've been looking into. So, admittedly, I'm not entirely sure what the use case would be for this. But I have been looking into the BD stands for Big Dill, because I've been looking into a Big Dill style of the robot. As you can see, the batteries have been changed out. Oh, yeah, I think the idea was, let me see Death Valley's old version again. Yeah, if you notice here, only one motor actually controls it, like the lifting. And obviously, one problem with that is that Death Valley can lift a robot sometimes, but it's not consistent enough. And unfortunately, trying to fit enough motors in is a royal pain, because then you got to look. It's something I'll work on, but I don't want to sacrifice the durability that keeps Death Valley going. So that's why this version was made, because then it has that similar durability, but should hopefully be able to suplex things a lot more easily. At least, that's the hope. I don't know, I can't remember testing it, honestly. Let's give it a test. Alright. You know, if this ends up working out well, maybe I can... Oh, okay, so that's promising. And look at that. It definitely needs, I think, a bigger top part, though, for grabbing onto robots for that suplexing action. But not too shabby at the same time. Oh, that weapon is nasty. Good God. Still, look at that. That's not bad. Like, that's got a decent lift to it. Oh. That is a very potent weapon, though. My God. Still, as you can see, Death Valley, pretty durable. Like, tough to knock out. And that's pretty much one of its biggest assets, really, in competition is, like, you can't... Is that, obviously, it can be very difficult for the opponents to eliminate it. Not impossible, of course, but you're going to have a hard time. Did I lose a wheel? No, I just have looked for a second there. Oh, that's always fun to see. Whoa. Okay. Nice. Oh, gosh. Oh, there goes a wheel. There goes another wheel. Oh, no. Oh, and the wheels make the... Now it's turning is so much slower. Oh, my God. Oh, the robot can barely move on 2 wheels. Oh, 1 wheel now. Okay, let's just see. How tough is the chassis armor? Because, ooh, it's pretty tough. Like, that's pretty durable. So there is some wiggle room that I can work with here on the almighty brick. There's some wiggle room there, so I am curious about what I could do here. Let me just export this just to make sure I don't screw anything up here, but I am thinking, like, with some modifications, I could push this just a bit. I guess we're about to find out if this will work or not. Alright, let me just adjust these now. So we're going for much smaller motors because the actual grabbing motion isn't something I'm too worried about. I just need to make sure that it exists, and you know, as long as it holds firm enough for the suplex, then that should ultimately be fine. Okay, let me just... I just need it to... I just have to hope that these motors are firm enough that they can keep the hold on as the suplex happens, and then generally we'll be fine. Anyway, now to make sure we get the start. There we... how far? Okay. Alright, there we go. So, I just need... this. I forgot why I had the grab motion, but I think I remember now. It's just mainly a testing thing. But now... oh, that's way too... that's too slow. Dang it. I was really hoping I could save weight by using these, but I'm now not so sure anymore, because the grab motion kicks in way too late. That's so annoying. I guess it's not so bad, but it's just not quite what I was hoping for. Alright, let's give this a test. The grabbers are a bit slow, but it may be fine. Let's just see how it does. It's suplexing machines. Oh, that was a bad first fire of the weapon. Let's just... oh, ooh, that was good. That was good. Not bad at all. Okay. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, what is happening? Oh my god. Oh no. What is happening? Oh no! What am I supposed to do? Please. Oh my god. Oh no! Is this going to be a problem? Okay, the grabbers... Okay. That tells me all I need to know. So the grabbers are slower now, but they don't need to be faster because the weight of the heavyweight causes the flip to slow down. So it should suplex fine. Okay. That's given me a little bit of hope then. Obviously, there's still some touch-ups I need to do here, but I think I'm onto something here. So I will label this Death Valley 2024. Not sure what's going on with the tap dancing there, but this could be the start of a new Death Valley. I'll do some more work on this just to figure out what I'm doing here with the robots. You know, give everything a look over, figure out what I can change. Because there's undoubtedly going to be some stuff that I can tweak about the robots. But this is a fairly solid start. Alright, I'm pretty happy there. That means that the robot keeps its durability. Well, it keeps most of its durability. It's obviously had a slight downgrade in armor, but should still be tough enough to have a decent fight. I guess we'll wait and see. I'm not going to get rid of 2022 Death Valley just yet because it's going to take a bit before I'm fully confident that this Death Valley is where I want it to be. Let's take a look at Hell's Angel real quick. Oh god, I'm not sure where to start. I think Hell's Angel's probably going to need the biggest overhaul of them all. I have some ideas for Hell's Angel. But at the same time, I don't want to go too crazy because this isn't exactly a robot, like... Oh man, what do I do? Alright, I've got some ideas there for a Hell's Angel. And another robot that I need to redeem, at least for myself, is Wipeout. Because we had something with Wipeout, and I absolutely ruined it with this most recent iteration. This wedge is pitiful. Pitiful! Its performance in Orcs Wars recently has been absolutely terrible, which I know is standard for my robots. But man, with the increase in the speed, increase in the power, you don't really get to see that, but you know, with Wipeout because of that wedge, which is a shame because that new Orcs Wars arena is a front hinge flipper's wet dream. It's got such, you know, there's so many walls you can flip a robot over. That would have been amazing. Wipeout would have had a great time if I'd have... I'm annoyed with myself if it's not obvious. Oh my god. I don't really want to do anything too crazy with Wipeout. I just want to get that wedge fixed. Like, I'm sure that there's more issues. I mean, look at all that empty space. I'm sure there's more problems that I can fix, right? But, like, the general format works fine. The wedge is the thing that really pains me here. If I can get that wedge in order, then great! That's brilliant. Like, I won't have to worry about this again. But, yeah, that's a problem. I guess I'll have a look at that in a moment. Let's just have a look around at the others first. So, in the WTF format... Oh god, there's a version of Death Valley that I was working on back when I was still trying to figure out everything. I remember... Okay, so this is not ever going to be finished. I'm pretty sure I've given up on this. But you can see that I was working with forks to see if that would work for ground clearance. I was trying to increase the drive. You know, I was trying to see if like a longer motor might be able to help with the suplexing. It's all a bit messy. It kind of doesn't work. It's way too long. It's like a limousine. I just scrapped it. I don't think I saved it at all. Oh, no, I did. Ah, look at that. Well, it's gone now. Okay, then we've got good old Lord Scarecrow, which is actually an extender bot now. Look at that. Look at that. It's actually an extender bot, which is pretty miraculous. It's also more powerful, and it's just as competitive as ever. Which is to say, not at all. I believe it's slightly top-heavy now? Yeah. I wonder. It's Lord Scarecrow. I can make a really botched fix for this. Hold on. This is so stupid. Oh, it's just clipping. Oh, it doesn't... We might get away with this. Come on. Come on, let's do it. Oh, no. It didn't help at all. Oh, my God. Look at this. It's actually, funnily enough, might be slightly more stable now. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, my God. So yeah, the big problem that you might be noticing is that, unfortunately, it is just slightly top-heavy. Slightly. Maybe that... Oh, God, that is amazing, though. But as you can see, Lord Scarecrow is generally ready for competition. Okay, Death Valley, I have got you on standby, just in case, but we are going to get rid of you for now, just to make way for Lord Scarecrow. Okay, so looking at this, Barbarian is a badge of honor. Like I said, I don't plan on entering Barbarian into any competitions. Lord Scarecrow is essentially ready. The Keeper needs a paint job and maybe a little tweak to the forks, but again, essentially ready. Oh, and the flippers. But, you know, essentially ready. Hell's Angel right now probably needs the most work of all, because like I said, I might do a build from scratch. That might be for another video, though. Wipeout, I just want to fix that wedge. I don't mind about everything else. I just need to fix that wedge. And Death Valley needs some little tweaks here and there, but I am quite happy about the direction it's going in. Ooh. Maybe something to fix there. But still, I'm happy about this general direction. So yeah, okay, that's positive. Let's see what else we've got. Ah, yes, the spinners category, where I made some questionable choices. So we got Poison Jab 2023, which formerly known as Megalodon. But I realized that it was just my Poison Jab robots again. As you can see, I've been working on this. Before it's only been in one competition so far as like a unfinished cruiserweight, I think it was. But obviously now where it was essentially a cruiserweight, but was really just unfinished and had a fun fight. I think it was against like a Dreadnought. Anyway, point is, it's only been slightly tweaked since then, where it's now Poison Jab. You know, it's got the Poison Jab moniker again, and as you can see, it's not meant to be competitive. That's one thing that I'm sticking with, is it's not meant to be competitive. I am doing a thing where the purple disc will be covering it. In fact, I don't know why the purple disc isn't currently covering it, so I'll just go and deal with that real quick. Alright, Avalon, let's see. Let's see how badly this goes. Oh! Oh my God! Oh! Holy cow! Okay. Okay, Poison Jab, you gotta calm down, you gotta calm down. Wow, the size difference is incredible. Both heavyweights, but you can see, like, the size difference. Oh, wow, we've actually done a fair bit of damage, though. Like, Poison Jab needs to bounce back onto its front, you know, there we go. Wow. Okay, this thing's actually really powerful. I don't remember about the teeth situation, so I'm assuming these are small teeth, but I could be mistaken and that might need to be changed, but honestly, probably the most devastating spinner I've ever made. Obviously, Avalon would win this fight in a heartbeat, but honestly, all things considered, not too shabby honestly. maybe something I need to look into more. I think the front bit needs some work, like with that front, those front legs. I think I need to work on that. You know, maybe get rid of that. You know, maybe make it so the legs are a bit more spaced out. That way that way they can have the spinner more easily, like, do that, basically. That could be an interesting way to do things, and it might make the robot slightly more stable when turning. Maybe I can ease up on the back stuff. Maybe then I can focus on maybe sprucing the robots up so it looks a little bit more interesting as well. Because damage-wise, it's a monster. Holy cow! Okay, I wasn't thinking much of Poison Jab, but there might be something here. Okay, that's promising. So Poison Jab, something to look into. Trash Talk, what is this about? Oh, this was just me screwing around because I love these. I love making like really powerful spinners. I think this is one that I do want to focus more on, but I definitely need to do a bit more of a rebuild here because I get the idea I wanted to work with, but I think I need to rework the chassis because I don't think I'm going to be able to quite make the robot I'm thinking about. Still, I think there is something here. It's like essentially a Tomb clone with tracks. Could be interesting. Okay. Maybe. The Great Orca Lord. I remember this. The problem with this one is, apart from how janky the frame of the weapon looks, we'll ignore that for a moment. The main problem is I made the body too small. So when it gets knocked slightly, it ends up being unable to self-right. The weapon is powerful. Like, it has to be my most powerful robot by far. The problem is, this is what happens when the robot gets knocked slightly. And the main thing I've got to do is I've got to make the body bigger so that it can land on its feet a lot more easily. But when that weapon spins up, because I'm pretty sure the limit nowadays is like 3 big Typhoons. I could be mistaken. That could have changed. But it packs a punch. Like, that thing could... Like, this thing could genuinely be like a almighty force. And of course, the name is a reference to a good friend of mine, the Orc Corp. So maybe another thing to look into. I remember, like, that was one of the things that I did, was I was gonna... One of the plans I had for this year was I was gonna make, like, several teams based on weapon types, and I was gonna, like, experiment with them, because I wanted to find some new designs that I liked. You know, so I was just gonna use them to make throwaway... robots. And even if they didn't work, like in this case of Daydream, it at least meant that I experimented. What's in here? Dreadnought. Beautiful. Beautiful Dreadnought. Oh, shit! I forgot about that! I gave Dreadnought Lord Scarecrow spinners. I forgot about that. Oh, silly. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. I completely forgot I did that. And here's one that I threw together in like 5 seconds. The last time I booted up DSL, BANHAMMER. Because they made a joke, and then, well, here it is. BANHAMMER. I don't think I'm ever going to actually make this into a robot, but BANHAMMER is a frenzy-style robot. And as you can see, it can barely fire its hammer. What did I pick? Oh, I picked a big... steel extender. That would explain a lot. Hold on. I mean, obviously, I don't plan on doing much with this. There's so many clipping parts. No, it's not clipping at all. Wow. But I don't plan on doing anything with Banhammer. I mainly just wanted to make a frenzy-style robot really quickly for a joke. Let's just grab a... let's make it a titanium one. That should be fine. And a little less weighty. Oh, 619! Booyaka, booyaka. Oh my god. Let's just... Oh, I can actually fire it a little bit more. Oh, it's too short now. No, it needs to be longer than that. Oh, I'm beginning to realize why it was so heavy. I'm beginning to realize because I just made it so long. How long can I make? Surely that's just small enough to be fine. No! Come on! Please, let me do it. No, Carl, for goodness sake. Come on, I will not rest until you let me do this game. You are going to let me get away with this heinous crime. Come on. Okay, this surely should be short enough now. Okay. Alright, that's not... Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Oh, it's so slow. I really need to... Okay. I just remembered. I remembered how to make it faster. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can do this. I remembered what I need to do here. See, I'm out of practice now. I gotta get back into this at some point. I gotta find the counterweights. It's in here, isn't it? Yes! Okay. It's fine. Watch this. Okay, so I can't remember how heavy this is, so I'm gonna have to just kind of wing it here. Okay, so let's just do one more. There we go. Oh, that's already looking much better. Hold on, here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's more frenzy-like. Yes! Oh! Oh, I was thinking that arc would make it too low, but actually that fits the frenzy thing perfectly because now if it's bucking up, it can still swing down. It can still hit opponents even when it's bucking upwards. Yes! Oh my god, this is brilliant. Oh, this is amazing. This is the greatest robot I've ever made. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. I don't know what I'm thinking about with the front. I think I just threw... Obviously, I just threw that together. I will definitely... If I ever use this in competition, I definitely would not be using that front. Okay. Here's a question. Should I continue development on Banhammer? Like, maybe Banhammer is something I should pursue. It would never be competitive, because a vert would just come in and immediately kill it. But maybe it's something I should pursue. Let me know, because I am now very curious about how far we can take this. Oh, can it self-right? Or is it stuck in this position? Or it can self-right! Oh my god. Okay. That's brilliant. Right. Okay, so goals for me to do before the next episode is try and sort out that... Well, I guess goals for next episode or for the next episode is to... I don't know. Between now and the next episode or for the next episode will be to fix that wedge, start work on the new Hell's Angel, and if the comments decide on it, maybe continue work on Banhammer. Yeah, I think there's some good, interesting stuff here, like, to work on. Okay, so, obviously, hopefully there'll be more to go over in the next episode. You know, it's been a while since I've done DSL, admittedly, so I am very rusty at the moment, but I hope you all enjoyed regardless. If you did, please be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos on the channel. Comment down below some of the stuff I mentioned before. Man, it's good to have finally got a chance to play just regular old DSL again. Not did any major building just yet, but maybe I can build up some more rhythm to do this. I can't guarantee how often I'll be doing DSL videos anymore, but I'd like it to be like once a month at least. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please be sure to let me know, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys!